Okay. Alrighty. That should do it. Alright, let me finish this. Where is it?
I shine so bright. What you want, dope a dog food. Don't need a needle in my arm, I need a long bruise. Make the wrong moves and history's made. Make the right ones, they might just try to evict you stay. I stay below the surface, only believe in what I'm known to purchase. I'm flying higher up just like a bird perches. I got a keen sense, I'm observant. Got the word, I'm up early at night, I'm alternative. Sleepless.
Alright. I'm coming. Let me finish. I gotta finish my work. Hold on, I'm coming. They did this. They packaged it so bad. Man, this is not what I want. Oh, okay, I see. Oh man, here we go. Put that in there. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Why did I leave WWP? There's a video up. The last video I posted explains all of that. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit, but not like I did in the last video. Where you going? Where you coming from? That's it? You going out? All right, let me let this cat out, and I'm coming. Go ahead. All right. Oh, it's like a ghost. Yeah, I don't be know how to use. I ain't streaming so long. I don't know how to use this stuff. All right, let me pause that. Yeah, I ain't streaming so long. I don't be know how to stream or nothing. You know, I barely know how to make videos. I make videos, but for other stuff. It do feel good not to have to worry about creating content though. That's a good feeling. When you're on your grind, it kind of gets a little annoying. But I ain't grinding on YouTube, so it don't matter. Yeah, so let's get into this topic because I can't be here long. So I just want to address like some dumb stuff, and I want to talk about this community because first off, let's start off by saying it's fucking boring. I've been cooling for like what, the whole summer. I took the whole summer off. And what is playing in the back? Yeah. Anyway, so let me pause that. Yeah, let's talk about the community, man. First of all, this community, before I begin, because it's gonna be a little bit negative, and y'all know I'm not on a negative energy, but I'm gonna talk about, I keep it real, and then I get backlash for that, but it's okay. But what I'm gonna say is, what do y'all watch? Because what I've been noticing is that it's corny. Like, I used to come in here and I know I was trolling and shit, but it was entertaining. It was entertaining because I would give y'all a little bit of truth and then I would troll a little. And I stopped the trolling because people was getting too emotional about it. People was taking shit too serious and it wasn't that serious. But what I want to know is, what do y'all watch? Because what I noticed since I've been going is that there's nothing going on. Like, everything's boring. It's all, the YouTubers are being fake. And that's always been the case. So I'm not gonna like knock it and get too into it, but it's like everything's whack. So I'm just curious because I've been clicking on stuff trying to see what's going on and trying to see what's happening. Ain't nothing going on in this community. So it's like everyone's just saying the same thing. PlayStation has got great exclusives. Xbox is going to get better. And it's the same conversation just echoed over and over and over. And there's nothing else there. There's nothing else going on. So I'm just curious, what are y'all watching? Like, what are y'all listening to for entertainment in this community? Because it seems very, very regurgitated and recycled. Now, what triggered me to come here was a comment that was made about me in a person's live stream. I'm not gonna say who because I don't care enough. But I want him to understand when you say my name, I will pop up. I will pop up. Like I don't have time to like be here and do this no more. I really don't care about it. But I could make a video every now and again and pop up. So just understand if y'all say my name and y'all don't want me to be here, I will pop up. All right. So when y'all say my name, I will pop up. But y'all guys gotta do something because now I'm gonna get into what's gonna make. I know this is gonna trigger some of these content creators in this sector, and I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I'm about to say it now. And you guys are living on the past too much in this sector. Like I've been here since 2014, and in that time that I've been here, that's 7 years now. Believe it or not, I've done way more than most of the people that talk about me in the sector, and I keep challenging y'all because I set goals. I hit my goals, and I moved on. I'm already done with this. Y'all niggas is still here. Still crying about what y'all did in 2008, talking about what y'all did in 2007. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about what you did in 2008, 2010. No one cares. And this is why this sector is corny, because most of the people that are running this sector, y'all dudes are living off things y'all did in 2008. And what's sad is y'all still doing them now. I came in here, got on E3, got on the main stage, got with all the companies, got with all the video game directors and all that shit, did whatever, did all that. Got on WWP, one of the biggest podcasts, and I'm done retired, and y'all still talking about the same shit from 10 years ago. That's why I got bored. I got bored here, and I moved on because I set my goals. I have a 5-year plan. I set my goals for 5 years. I hit all my goals by 2016. 2014, I came to YouTube, to this sector. I did everything I set out to do. I thought it was going to take me a couple years to build up my channel to get to E3. What did I do? I built up my channel. I went to E3. People said that everything about me was Fugazi. Okay, cool. Right? I went to E3 again. I'm not as scared to mention Heartache. What am I supposed to be scared of him? Come on with the trolling. Anyway, but he is the reason I'm making this video, since y'all think I'm scared to say that. But anyway, and I'm not talking about him directly. That's why I'm not saying his name. I'm talking about all of the dudes from back in the day on YouTube, because honestly, somebody need to tell y'all. I'm older than y'all, and somebody need to tell y'all that these young dudes, y'all listening to these old dudes tell y'all what they did in 2009. And I'm talking about all of these YouTubers, not him. So I'm just saying that I'm not afraid to say his name because this ain't about him. He's not that important. He don't rate enough for me to make a video just directed at him. He don't, honestly, because he lives on YouTube. He makes a living off YouTube. Most of these YouTubers do. You know what I'm saying? But the problem that I have is that the content that these YouTubers are making is boring, because everyone talks about the glory days. Y'all sound like y'all older than me. And I just wanted to make a video to tell y'all, like, yo, this shit it gets redundant to me. That's why I'm like, this video, it sounds like I said this before. You feel me? Like, so it's like, it gets corny. It gets corny. So I took the whole summer off, and I'm trying to catch up on what's going on, and I don't see nothing. Nothing happened the whole time I was gone. Like, nothing went on. So I'm like, I'm gonna dip back out. But it's just redundant to me, because I'm just like, yo, everything is an echo chamber. Dudes are still talking about Xbox and PlayStation. PlayStation been kicking Xbox ass for 5 years straight. It's a wrap. We already know it's over. And this is coming from me, and I'm still an Xbox fan. But I could tell you PlayStation kicked their ass. It's over for them. Right? I could tell y'all that. Easily I could say that. PlayStation dudes calling themselves Pegasus, which is, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that. Oh, let me talk about that real fast. These groups that you guys started, these Twitter spaces, what's going on with y'all? What's going on with that? Yo, BBQ, what's up? That name, that BBQ part, kind of came out let me not even. What's up? But woo, that almost went there. But what's up with the Twitter space thing? I be like on Twitter 2 a.m. because I be low. Y'all know I be low on social media. And I be seeing y'all in these spaces, and it'd be like 100 people in there. And I'm like, this should have been a Twitter space. Now, no one ain't gonna look. That's another thing too. If I made a Twitter space, ain't really that many people gonna come because these dudes be getting mad when I say shit because I do be telling the truth. Like, if you look back at a lot of the shit that I say, you see that, yeah, he was right about this, he was right about that, he's right about this, right about that. I mean, the Twitter space, people ain't gonna come in it. They're gonna try to come in and out. They're gonna try to hate on it, try not to acknowledge it. That's what these dudes do in the sector, and that's why I'm making a video too, because y'all take this shit too serious, bro. Y'all think that this shit is like a career, and it's not gonna do nothing for you. It's some content. This place is saturated enough that hating on somebody ain't gonna really stop them if they motivated. I proved it to y'all a million times that y'all can hate all y'all want. Y'all can't stop me if I want to do something. I did shit that none of these YouTubers did. Tell them to go to E3 and get access and get backstage access to everything and get all these partnerships that I got, that I had, that I still have. They can't do it because they don't have the type of content to do that. But then they turn around and try to always like slander me and talk about me. And I find it funny because I done did all that shit already. I did it in fucking a year and a half. I did it in a year and a half. I blew the doors off these dudes. Blew the doors off of them. As far as ambition and goals and getting things done, I blew the doors off 90% of the dudes that say my name. 90% of them. 90% of them. I'm not knocking Twitter spaces. I'm knocking the whole thing where it'd be like 100 dudes in there 2 a.m. That shit's weird. It shows the no lifeness of these dudes, and it kind of makes me want to come back and say, hey, I'm mad that I even was entertaining and engaging these type of people, because if you're a loser like that, what the hell are you talking about me for? I'm out here doing what I gotta do. I handle my business. Like, I got goals, I hit my goals. I make my goals very well known, and people watch me hit them, and they try to act like I ain't there, and they try to talk shit about me in the same sentence. But y'all dudes ain't doing nothing out here but running your mouth. Y'all not doing shit but running your mouth. Y'all not doing anything for this community. Y'all not doing nothing as far as setting goals and hitting them. Y'all not showing any work. Y'all not doing shit but making a bunch of videos, being toxic and talking shit. And that should be boring, because how many years of that can y'all listen to? I listen to videos and I click on it. As soon as I hear the same old shit, I'm like, I'm out. And now you got the Twitter spaces, which is even worse. And I'm going to be honest, I have to make a confession. I have not once in my life went into a Twitter space. I just don't see the point of that, because there's going to be 20 people in there talking. You could just make a video and say what you got to say. Now, as far as the console war, it's a wrap. Is it really a console war anymore? I mean, with the PS5 and the COVID era and all this other stuff, it kicked the movie industry and the gaming industry in the ass. There's no real content coming out for the next year because people are still getting over COVID and going back to work. I know that. So that was another reason I got bored. You could look at the quality of like the streaming services and the stuff that they're putting out, and you could tell a lot of this stuff was COVID content, and they couldn't really make the type of content they wanted to. So they did the best they can. You see it in the video games. You see it in the bugs in these video games. You see it in the movies and how the movies is not even coming out in the movie theaters. The movie will come out in the theater, and then 3 weeks later it's on streaming services. It's all of this is because of the era we in right now. It's going to take a little while to recover, and I get that. But as far as the consoles go, it's worse. It's like PlayStation came out a year earlier than it should have, because there's no real stuff coming out. God of War, we just found out God of War sequel Ragnarok could have came out already, but because the dude got into a car accident, couldn't come out. That's crazy. That's mad crazy. Then like half of the good games that I want to play, they're not coming out to 2022. What got me is, look at Wolverine. They said 2024. Bro, that's ridiculous. Motherfuckers might be dead by then. SpiderMan 2023, we gotta wait for that. Come on, like, it's bad out here. So I'm like, all right, so we can't really get good movies and good games right now. We're getting a little slice here and there, little piece here and there. I've been playing ActRaiser. That tells you how bad it is. That's for games. I've been playing that, and I've been playing a little Kena. And that Kena game, at first I was like, but it's not too bad. So those are the two games I'm currently going back and forth between, right? But I'm like, the content on in this sector is just trash, bro. It's just trash. It's trash. And then every time somebody do a live stream pertaining to a certain era, my name get brought up. And I'm like, yo, why y'all still talking? And I'm not mad about my name coming up, but it's just, why y'all always talk about the past so much? Y'all talk about the past too much. It's like, yo, y'all YouTubers are weird to me. Y'all don't do anything with y'all lives except sit on YouTube, and which is loser shit. Because if you go in your bank account and put up your bank accounts and put up your accolades in real life, if they match your YouTube subscribers, then I'm gonna be like, I respect that. But if you don't have like accomplishments you achieved in real life, don't get on YouTube and act like you better than nobody else, because you're not. A lot of y'all get on here and start dictating what somebody should say and do, and y'all not nobody in real life. Y'all a bunch of losers who get on the internet who don't have shit in real life. You might have a place to stay in a car, but you ain't really doing nothing but being an ant. You go to work, you come home, you get on YouTube, talk shit. You go to work, come home, get on YouTube, talk shit. That's all you do. You don't do shit with your life. You don't contribute anything outside of that. And I'm sick of it. That's why I don't even be one to be like, y'all notice I don't be in nobody's comment section. I don't be in nobody's live streams because it's all corny. I grew up. I still play video games. As far as this community, though, I've been like, yo, every time I see something come up about WWP, it's only a matter of time before somebody's going to mention my name. And I'm like, I guess I get that part. But, bro, y'all got to stop living in the past. Y'all got to let that shit go. Stop talking about what you did in 2002. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares what you did 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Nobody cares. In 2014, I came here. 2015, I was at E3. 2016, I was at E3. After that, I started doing a bunch of reviews and I started partnering with game developers and stuff like that. I still have sponsorships to this day right now. You know, they want me to make videos. People send me all kinds of shit. And they're like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm not interested. I'm just, nah, I'm retired. And that's okay. I'm not over here crying or carrying on. I'm not over here talking about, yo, let me get on YouTube and say what this guy did and what that guy did. I don't care. And y'all need to stop caring so much, because I don't get this whole thing where y'all talk about the past so much. Y'all don't live in no moment. Y'all live in like the past. Y'all just sit back there and like, how old are you? From the time you came on YouTube to now, how old are you? Why do y'all still hold on to that crap? It's crazy to me. I'm like, yo, I don't even click on the videos no more because people doing the same shit over and over. And honestly, y'all should have been glad I was doing the riding with Jimmy and all that other stuff, because it was a breath of fresh air. It was actually something different because everybody's talking about the same shit. And I was sitting here waiting to see who was going to make some good content or some new content or just something different. It's just the same old shit on here. Now, as far as Far Cry 6, I'm going to be honest, I don't like the game. I really kind of don't like it. Ubisoft, I'm having a problem with them right now. And this is not on a business level. It's just, there's something that they're doing that I want to address. I actually want to make a video about it, but I don't know if I should, because most people probably not going to pay attention to the video. But what I will say about Ubisoft, what my problem is with them right now, and it's something that if they continue, I'm going to have to like put the flag down. It's that bad. I'm going to have to stop banging Ubisoft. But what the problem is I'm having with them right now is that everything they put out is in the fucking jungle, bro. How many fucking games can you put in the jungle? You took Ghost Recon and put those niggas in the jungle. You took Assassin's Creed, which was supposed to be like in Egypt. You put these niggas in the jungle. And then you got the originator jungle game, Far Cry 6, still in the fucking jungle. I'm like, yo, I'm playing Far Cry 6 and I feel like I played this game already. Don't get me wrong, I'm not 100% against the game. I wouldn't tell nobody to buy it, though. And that's just being honest. As much as I like Ubisoft, they got to chill with this jungle shit. This shit is whack. It's fucking whack. And I know because of COVID, the game developers are being lazy. They ain't got their bosses on their back because they working remotely. I get it. Everybody's taking advantage of this work from home shit. I get it. And it's unfortunately, when it comes to the content, you see the lack of ambition because the content is lazy. Far Cry 6 has mad fucking bugs, bro. I'm like, yo, what's up with the bugs in this game? And don't get me wrong, yo, I played that game for a week before I got my HDR to work. I'm like, why am I going through all this just to get the HDR properly calibrated? And I'm gonna be honest, y'all know I love Ubisoft. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not in love with them right now. I'm looking at getting a divorce. I'm about to file papers. If I see one more jungle game from these niggas, I'm done. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Far Cry gets a pass. It's the originator. Take Ghost Recon and Assassin's Creed out of that motherfucking jungle because it's the same jungle over and over. It looks like I'm in South America and I'm tired of it. I need to see some buildings. I need to see some fucking cities, some skyscrapers, something. I'm just tired of these jungles, man. It's like y'all took every fucking game y'all had and put it in the same jungle. For a second, when I was playing Far Cry, I thought I was playing fucking Ghost Recon. And then you had 2 Ghost Recons back to back in the jungle. I'm like, bro, y'all put the Terminator in the jungle. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? What's with this jungle shit? Y'all using the same assets? So I'm gonna let it slide for now. But the next Assassin's Creed game, y'all better not make Watch Dogs 4 in the jungle. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all better cut this jungle shit out. All right? Cut this jungle shit out. I don't want no more jungle games. Y'all better put a motherfucker in New York or Los Angeles or something. And make sure when you put them in Los Angeles, they're in Compton. I want to see no fucking backwoods fucking place like fucking Ozark, okay? No more trees and jungles and shit, all right? That's it. So if y'all with me, man, y'all gonna have to hashtag no jungles. Just when people see that, they'll figure it out. I'm gonna have a talk with somebody over there about this jungle shit because I got a friend that works there and he's loving this shit. And I'm gonna have to tell him, yo, you need to slide me up in a meeting. I'm about to make y'all lives better. I'm about to tell y'all what to do with the next game. Just put this shit on the roof. I don't give a fuck if the roof is just fucking 20 acres. Just stop with the trees, man. God damn it, Ubisoft. All right with the trees, all right? So that's my take on Far Cry 6. I was going to just make a video about it. And I'm actually shocked because I think I saw something with Smooth called that game his game of the year. And I'm like, bro, I get that you're trying to get down with Ubisoft. But come on, don't do that. Don't cap like that. And I don't got a problem with Smooth, of course, but come on, man. There's no way this is a game of the year for nobody. This is the same game 6 times. And the DLC. You got the DLC games that come out, and it's more jungle. It's nothing new. It's just more jungle for you to run through the jungle and do jungle shit. Okay? All you're going to do is walk through the jungle, shoot, pow, pow, jungle, shoot, pow, pow, jungle, a little water, shoot, jungle, pow, pow. I'm waiting to see if Watch Dogs 4 is going to be in the jungle. Because at this point, why not? That's like the only game that didn't do it yet. So we're going to see about this. We're going to see what happens. But I'm telling y'all now, I see one more jungle game from these cats, I'm unsubscribing, B. That's it. That's it for the jungle shit, all right? So for the people that asked about my impression of Far Cry, I didn't skip it. I'm still playing it, but I'm actually torturing myself to play this game. I'm not going to lie to y'all because it's too redundant. It's too much of the same. And then what gets me mad about this game, every time I'm in a sector and I'm trying to clear the sector, they pop up more of those little fucking things you got to do. And I'm like, bro, how many checkpoints do I have to clear in this jungle? Shit, if it's so many checkpoints in this jungle, it might as well be an urban environment. I'm like, yo, you come out the trees, you clear a checkpoint, you go back in the trees. You come out the trees, you go in the trees, you clear a checkpoint. You find a treasure here and there. And I'm like, bro, I felt like I did this too many times. Way too many times, okay? And then what got me is you took Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Listen to the name, Valhalla. And you put that nigga in the jungle. I'm like, bro, how you put the nigga you put Thor and these niggas in the jungle? How do you do that? They don't belong in the jungle. They do not. Okay, so how did you put Thor in the jungle? I'm like, bro, this dude is in the jungle. There's Asgard, and then as soon as you come out of Asgard, you're in the fucking jungle. Asgard is not in no jungle, man. Okay, so what are y'all doing with these jungles? God damn these jungles, all right? So they got to hashtag no more jungles, man. They got to chill. You did it with Assassin's Creed. It was dead wrong. When I seen that in Assassin's Creed, I was like, I'm going to let it slide. But did I not just go in the jungle and Ghost Recon? The last 2 Ghost Recons was in the jungle. And Ghost Recon it's supposed to be like different environments. They're supposed to be military cats. You telling me the only time these dudes go anywhere is to the jungle? What the fuck, bro? All right, so let's just see what Watch Dogs is gonna do. Because I got a feeling they're gonna take Watch Dogs and put that dude in the jungle. Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs is gonna be in the jungle. Watch, they're gonna have him in the jungle. They're gonna probably have him in the jungle doing Assassin's Creed shit. Who knows? Because last time they had this man diving off of fucking edges like he was eagle eyeing. I'm like, what are y'all doing with these games, bro? I'm glad you're enjoying Far Cry 6's story, but the problem with Far Cry 6's story, and I'm gonna get back to it again, it's the same story, bro. That is no different than Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5. There's some crazy zealot who you have to take down and to free the people in the jungle. It's the same story, literally, again. It's the same story. They never told a story better than Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 had the best story. 4 was trash. 5 was almost trash, story-wise. And 6 is definitely hot trash. And let me tell you something about video games since we talking about this. Anytime they put a celebrity in the game and they make him like the main character, the game is probably trash. They did the same thing with Cyberpunk. I'm like, yo, when are y'all gonna learn? If Keanu Reeves is in the game, and I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan, if you put him in a game, just because he's in the game doesn't make the game good. Okay, he was in the game and it still wasn't good. I said Watch Dogs 3 wasn't in the jungle. I said that was the only game that's not in the jungle right now. But is 4 going to be in the jungle? Because I got a feeling it might be. And that's another thing, man. Games Pass. Let's move on to Game Pass and Xbox. Shout out to the Xbox and Game Pass, because honestly, I'm gonna give Game Pass its props, even though yes, we all know that usually if it's in Game Pass, it's trash. Let's keep it real. All right, I could keep that real and say that. They might take my Xbox card, but that's okay because they don't fuck with me anyway out here, right? All right, cool. So I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna say what need to be said about this, because this is a problem actually. I'm noticing that there's games going to Game Pass day one, and it's always trash. Back for Blood, heavy trash ass juice, sauce, and mustard. Okay, it's just trash. If it wasn't for Game Pass, however, I would have never tried that game because I knew it was trying to be Left 4 Dead, which I'm a huge fan of Left 4 Dead, in case y'all didn't know that. On Xbox 360, I played that game so bad I had to buy the disc over. That's how much I played that game, okay? And I could play that game in and out perfectly, speed running, all of that, right? Back for Blood is just so trash and so whack compared to Left 4 Dead. If it wasn't in Game Pass, I would have never tried it. So thank goodness for Game Pass, because I swear there's 2 games I would have never played. And I'm gonna open up my Game Pass right now and tell y'all what these games are, because I want to make sure I'm saying it right. And Destiny 2 just went in the Game Pass, so I'm willing to play that now that that's there, right? But let me open my Game Pass. Okay, so we got Back for Blood. What's the other game that I played that I was loving, man? I was loving it. It was in here. Day one release. Yeah, let me go to day one release and I could tell you. Where is it? Definitely go Battletoads. I would have never played that if it wasn't for this. Streets of Rage is another game. I would have brought that though. I'm gonna admit that. This Gears DLC, and I'm a huge Gears fan. I wouldn't have played that. But there's one game in particular. I forgot this game. What is the name of it? It's here. I don't see it here though. Ascended. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna have to try that. Where is it? Did they remove it from the library already? It was a day one game that was on PlayStation, but Xbox had it in Game Pass. What game was that? I'm trying to figure out what game. I forgot the name of the game. But I played as a nomad and it's a shooter. What was it? Let me look at the chat. Maybe you guys could tell me what game that was. Outriders. Yes, thank you. Outriders was a game that I enjoyed in Game Pass that I never would have played had it not been for Game Pass. So Game Pass is helping games get played on Xbox. I'm going to be honest with you. But Xbox ain't got no fucking games, bro. And I'm going to be real. My Xbox Series X is right under me right now, and I never turn that shit on. I've turned it on to beat Outriders, and I never turned it back on because most of the games that I want to play on it, they're also on my PC. So I play them on my PC. So there's no real reason for me to have this Xbox. And I'm mad about that because they got me again, man. They got me with the Xbox One with that stupid fucking camera. Made you pay $100 extra for that fucking camera and then turned the camera off on your niggas. You hear me? That was the first finesse. You got me $100 with the camera. You could have gave me the system for the same price as the PS4 for $399. No, you told me $499 and gave me a worthless fucking camera that spot on me. Cool, Xbox. I'll let you have that. Shame on me. Shame on y'all, because y'all got me. Okay, next one, shame on me. The Xbox One S comes out. You know I got to have it. I'm a tech guy. Got to have it. I got to see what they improved. Okay, I get it. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I got it on the arm. I got a nice deal on it. A dude pulled up. It fell off the back of a truck, and he was like, "Hey yo," and I'm like, "Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo." And you know how that went. Okay, cool. So I got that. That was cool. I can't really complain. I caught that for about 200. No problem. Still got me though, because I got the first one sitting there. Then the fucking 1X comes out. And you know I got to get that. They talking about 4K for real this time and all this jazzy shit. I'm like, man, put that in my cart. Then this is when all that robots was being used and you couldn't get it. Shit started happening. It was gonna be hard to get one. So you know I had to step up early and pre-order my shit. And that's how I got it, right? It came. I was a little happy about it. I'm not gonna lie. I plug it in. It's the same shit, bro. I'm like, yo. Then here we go. Series X. Hard to get. I finally get one. Right before I left WWP, I got me a Series X. I played Outriders. I was happy. I was very happy with the resolution and everything. That was crickets after that. It was quiet after that. Nothing else came out that I could play on that shit. I'm like, wow. So what did I do? I went back to playing State of Decay on PC. Playing Gears DLC on PC. And like I said, every game that looks like it's going to have potential to be that next big title, if it launched during the COVID era, all these games launch buggy. Back for Blood is hella shit. Outriders is buggy. Far Cry 6 is buggy. Outriders is good. Kena is okay, but those games are not like big AAA type of games. We could see that. The AAA shit is buggy because these dudes is working from home. I get it. It ain't like you can't have this ultra quality in the conditions we're in with people working from home. I get that. But at the end of the day, man, God dog, it's been trash this last year, man. It's been really trash. I've been playing a lot of like backlog old shit. Honestly. I got a bunch of old games loaded up on my hard drives, on my consoles. I've been playing Y'all saw me, I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter. Y'all saw me post Spider-Man Miles Morales pictures the other day. I'm playing that right now. Because that's like the only new shit that came out that's good. And that game is already old. It's not too good out here. So I want to make this video because the reason I don't really post a lot of videos is because the redundancy of what would be said. I don't want to come up here and just keep saying the same thing over and over. And I get bored with watching content like that. So I don't really be posting on here that much because I did what I had to do here. And at this point, it would be me just coming to kick it. And if I'm coming to kick it, what I'm gonna do? Keep saying the same old shit over and over. Xbox is trash. PlayStation is dope. People are this and people are that. No, yeah, I don't got time for that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of this stuff. But it's annoying when y'all keep bringing up my name and certain shit, and it's like, yo, move on with your lives. Crysis Trilogy Remastered. I already got that. I haven't played it. I beat the original Crysis Trilogy, so I really have no reason to play the new one. Plus, the only difference they did in the remaster is they made it so that it works on multiple cores instead of a single core, because the original one, I think it only worked on a dual core or a single core, if I'm not mistaken. But there was an issue with the amount of cores that the original played on. That's why they remade it, so that these newer PCs and these newer consoles could take better advantage of the hardware. There's no real reason to play that over outside of just getting better performance, which what I'm hearing through the grapevine, it doesn't have. I'm hearing that the performance is actually not improved. In some places, it's not as good. So Crysis was one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if you're going to remake something that's that old, you should remake it, not remaster it. Because that game is so old, it should be remastered, just out of respect. Because I actually like Crysis. I love the original. And I feel like that game should get introduced to newer gamers or younger gamers by having a remastered version. not a I mean a remake, not a remaster, where you just take the assets and you bump them up to 4K and you give it access to quad or double quad at core access. That's not enough to me to re-release it, but it's a cash grab. At the end of the day, this is what these companies do. And I mean, when you look at it from the perspective of how I'm explaining it, a lot of people don't get this. I don't know why they don't get business. People act like they don't understand business. Is of course they're going to re-release the game and get more money off of it. This is how they get money to make newer games. But I'm just one of those people. I'm not falling for that finesse. You're gonna have to do a little bit more than that for me to dance. You feel me? If you want me to come to dinner, you're gonna have to put something nice on that table. You ain't gonna just put the same fucking chicken I've been eating. Because once again, if y'all learn my personality, I get bored very easily. So if it's the same fucking dinner I ate every night for the last week, and you tell me here's another dish of that shit, I don't want it. I don't want no more remasters. Nah, come with the real games. It's time. PlayStation 5 been out for a while now. Come on now. We going on a year now. It's about to be a year in a couple of days. We need more shit. We need more shit from these consoles, man. We need more stuff from these developers as well. So I'm not gonna keep eating the same bowl of shit from them, and they keep telling me it's chocolate. Nah, I'm good, bro. And I like that game too. I finally beat Spider-Man Miles Morales a month or two ago. It was good but short. Yeah, well, it was supposed to be a DLC, and then they did a standalone of it. It was good for what it was. It did show off the PS5 capabilities versus the PS4. A lot of people, when you look back at it now, you'll notice it played a lot better than the PS4 version did. The original Spider-Man, even the PS5 remaster, is close to Miles Morales. Miles Morales is just better. It's just way better. So if that's how PS5 games are going to be looking, I want more. And that's unfortunate because, like I said, the next Spider-Man game is coming out in 2023. So there you go with that shit. So I'm not going to stay here much longer because I got shit I got to do. What I'm going to say real quick is stop saying my name unless you want me to come back. I suggest y'all realize I will make videos and talk about y'all niggas, and I will do that. I thought I proved that already. And this ain't no threat, it's a promise, man. I really don't care. I'll make a whole channel just talking about niggas. Like, I'll do that because I could get views like that. I could get a little couple dollars like that. Don't make me be petty, bro. Y'all know I will be petty when I want to. So I suggest y'all keep it moving and stop talking about the past. And if you do, leave my name out, especially if I ain't do nothing to you bitch ass niggas, all right? So and just know I'm not mad. I'm just being real. I'm really just flat out saying what I gotta say here. I'm not trolling, I'm not sugarcoating it. When y'all talk about the past, leave my name out of it. A lot of y'all niggas didn't really fuck with me to begin with. Y'all was hating on me anyway. The only thing that was amazing is I still managed to surpass all y'all niggas whenever I felt like it. It's crazy to me how people be talking shit and I pop up right where they at. You know, I pop up right where y'all be. I'm in all the main stages and shit. How do I get there? You know, you don't get there by being fake. You don't get there by not having connections. You don't get there by not knowing people. Y'all understand that? So I don't know when y'all gonna figure it out. I might know more people than you do in this business. Anyway, man, y'all clowns keep me in clowns, man. Riding with Jimmy will be returning if y'all keep talking. I'm gonna just tell y'all that now. I will sit up in my fucking car and make videos every fucking morning, every fucking day. I'll do it, man. Don't make me get on my petty shit, man. Y'all will be so sick of me. Y'all will have to make 1,000 accounts. So let's just chill, man. Let's just chill. Let's just take it easy. I'm gonna leave in like 10 minutes. Anybody got something they want to ask before I go? So I can answer it because I ain't gonna be back here for a while. Anybody, any questions, anything y'all want to ask me before I leave? Yeah, ask me about Far Cry. Maybe I will come back depending on what's being said because niggas need to chill, man. People be out here acting like some dickheads for real. I don't get why y'all like these dudes. I don't get what y'all see in them. Yo, this guy ain't that bad. This person's good. No, he not. He's a dickhead. I don't get why y'all like these dickheads on YouTube. When I'm coming to Dallas, that's a good question. That is a good question. I need to come to Dallas, actually. I need to come to Dallas. Word. Y'all got too many guns out there, brother. People don't be liking me, and that's a state where I could get my ass popped in a minute. one of them crazy YouTube cats might be out there. A while ago you mentioned starting a retro podcast. Any updates? Um, you know what? I really don't think I would do it because people be hit. Like honestly, the thing about this, right? If I did do a podcast, right, I would have to do way more work just to get people to watch it than a regular YouTuber because of all the hate that be going on. Like y'all don't notice that when my name is mentioned, it's always a nigga hating and trying to make me like a laughable joke, but they can't really do it because my work speaks for itself. When I start saying stuff like I did this, I did that, and I start naming all the accolades that I've accomplished, right? They act like they can't hear that, but they haven't done anything, and they've been on YouTube twice as long as me. So for me to make a podcast and get people to watch it, I would have to go twice as hard. Then I would have to like start doing the antics and shit. I would have to start talking about people and all that shit. Now, honestly, I only do that because I know people want to know my honest opinion on things, but I don't be caring enough to actually talk about these people. I don't be wanting to talk about these people because they're to me they're losers. They, a lot of people look up to that. Put it like this: what people are looking up to in this sector, you shouldn't be looking up to that if you knew these people in real life. Because I know things about these people in real life. People are snakes. They come to you and tell you shit about people. You be like, oh wow, if people really knew the truth, they probably even want to watch this. Like, there's a guy right now on YouTube that it came out that he's a predator, and this guy got mad followers and subscribers, and I'm like, see, and I had a conversation with this dude before, and he gave me this nasty vibe. Like it was just something about his vibe, and I was like, I'm not fucking with this guy because we was gonna do some business, and it came out that he's a predator. Like the other day, I think Tipster did a video on him. That guy Tipster, and I'm like, see, I don't never be wrong about the dickheads in this community. But it's funny because the dickheads run this community and they try to paint the good people like they're bad, or the good people that should be in a better position. They don't allow you to get bigger because it's like a gatekeeper situation. And I feel bad for y'all because those of y'all that want to grow in this sector, you're not gonna grow in this sector because the people at the head won't grow because they're being kept in this box by themselves. You can't grow in this sector but so much. You didn't notice that? You don't notice the people in the crumb side, that's the word I'm gonna use. They don't grow but so much. There's a limit to that shit. The biggest channels only have but so many subscribers. They're considered small channels. And everyone thinks this shit is amazing. And I'm like, all right, cool. You could think that being on YouTube and having a bunch of followers and shit is cool, but you're limited by that. I'm limited by that. I'm limited by that. I'm limited by the growth I could have because I'm in this sector. So when you want to get to a certain point, you can't do it in this sector. And that's kind of why I look at all of this as stupid, because everyone in this sector acts like there's some kind of celebrity when you consider small in the atmosphere of YouTube. So you could think you're amazing to your subscribers, but you don't got that many subscribers in real life. So you get what I'm saying? So I view all of this as stupid. So I kind of just be like, I sit back and I chill, but it gets redundant and boring after a while. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I'm like, because what else is there left for me to do? Because I came here with an objective. I completed that objective. Then it came where I started joking around, talking shit. Niggas got mad as usual. And it got a little bit too crazy. But my overall thought process is that it's sad that this sector limits everybody. It's like a crab and a bucket, and everyone in this sector just keeps pulling each other back into the bucket. No one can get bigger enough to get out the bucket. Other people in the sector won't allow other people in the sector to grow. So if you're in this sector, you're already doomed from the gate. Like if I wanted to get bigger than what I was, or big in YouTube, I would have to start a whole new channel and do some whole other shit in order to get bigger, because you can in this sector. Once you touch this sector, you already doomed your channel. You already doomed yourself. I'm just being real right now. For the people that really care about creating content and being on YouTube, do not come here. I'm gonna be like that OG that tell you, do not come here. I'm gonna be that guy that say, yo, they about to start shooting. Go in the house. Go in the house. They about to start shooting. You will fuck yourself up if you come here. Do not do it. Do not come to the crumb side, or you ain't gonna grow. Whatever subscribers you were gonna get, minus that times 5. and that's what you're gonna end up with. All right, so do not. And I repeat to the people who are trying to grow on YouTube, because there's some of y'all out there. There's some good dudes out there. I see y'all. I see that y'all not being like pushed properly and shit like that. It's because you're in this sector. So people don't want you to surpass them. So they're not gonna help you. They're not gonna shout you out. They're not gonna like do the things that they need to do in other sectors to help you grow. There's sectors where people put their subscribers on to other people. They don't do that in the sector. What they do, they smear you. They talk bad about you. They make you sound crazy. They make you look fucking nuts. They make up these weird stories that ain't true. Then people think it's funny, so they start sharing that shit. And then all of a sudden, there's this story about you. And you're sitting there like, okay, what happened? And your growth is just stunted by this, because everyone now thinks it's funny to make fun of you or to not support you and shit. And it's sad, because thank God by the time I came to this sector, I had already accomplished my goals. Because had it have not been that way, I would have never made it. I would have never made it through this sector and still hit my goals that I had planned. I would have never did it. And I look at the people in the sector and they're toxic because they think this shit's amazing. They love this trashy, toxic shit. These guys love it. They think it's amazing. Ha 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 ha. Look what we did. We just doxed this guy's mom. Ha 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 ha. That shit ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. That nigga mom ain't have nothing to do with nothing. Why you doing that? So that's why this sector's trash to me. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested no more. I'm not interested no more. But I see people live in the past here, so my name comes up. When they bring up certain times in YouTube, my name will come up, and my name will come up usually in a slanderous way. And that's cool, because the person talking about me is some kind of dirtbag loser. Fine. Okay. In your world of YouTube, you're this big king to your 10,000 or 50,000 subscribers, right? Cool. But in the real world, we both know, come on now, you ain't nobody. You put your pants on one leg at a time like everybody else. I would never get on here and get a bunch of subscribers and start thinking I'm better than somebody else on this sector or on YouTube, period. I don't think if you got 1 million subscribers, you better than me. A lot of these people, when I'm out and about, because of the nature of the business I do, I run into a lot of these people. Like I said, it's nothing new. I run into a lot of people from YouTube. And when I run into them and I see how they're really representing themselves off camera, I'm like, oh man, if people see this, would you be as lit as you think you are? And that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I ain't hating. But it's not a reality. It's not a reality. Like what you see on the internet versus what people really do when they get off camera, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm out making my little moves and I'm doing my stuff and I run into people, I'll be like, wow, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at fucking you. Only if you're 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 subscribers can see you now, my man. So that's what matters to me. When I'm not on the internet, what matters to me is how I'm conducting myself off the internet, not on the internet. That is my concern. Look at Black Bond. So I wouldn't if I started a new anything, I would start a new channel. And I have other channels. I'm not hiding that. I don't like hide it. It's not a big secret. I just don't promote them here, because if I promote those channels here, those same toxic people will now go over to those other channels and try to be like, oh, this is the guy from over here. This is that guy. Hey, yo, let me tell you what he did in 2006. You got to hear about 2006. I'm like, bro, it's 2021. Can you relax? I'm not even the same person I was in 2006. Corey, what's up? But that's the problem with this sector. This sector is stuck in some kind of loop of Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, repeat. Same conversation, same argument. I've seen YouTubers come into the sector with an argument, leave, and another person picked up the same argument and repeated it. And I'm like, yo, you just a rehashing of this guy here. This is the same message again, the same stupid message, mind you. And people just sit here and then I'm like, this is why this community is not growing, because there's nothing new happening. It's just stagnant. And I get when I came, it was fun to fuck with me and yada yada. I was trolling and we had a little fun, but then it started to get too crazy. So I was like, all right, let me dip. There was no real reason for me to be there anymore. but it's just boring now. I'm looking at everyone's content. Y'all clearly need a bad guy though. I see that. It has to like be balanced out with that. Cause there's too much, it's just too lame right now. So y'all do need a bad guy to talk about. I think that's why y'all probably bring my name up here and there and do those things that y'all do. But y'all clearly need that because it's very boring. It's extremely boring. I've been trying to watch content and I can't get past like a couple seconds without clicking off 90% of the shit I see in the sector. If I even get to click it. So I'm out the dip, man. Yes, it's 10:25. I got a few more minutes and then I'm gonna dip because I gotta return these calls that I'm getting. I know y'all have my phone ringing. But any questions or anything, and then I'll get out of here. Anybody got anything they want to ask me? Anything. And of course, if it's toxic, I'm not gonna answer it. Y'all should know that by now. I'm not here to be toxic. But I do want y'all to stop mentioning my name unless y'all want me to mention y'all's. Because I will be on that shit. You know what I mean? I will get on that shit. I will get on that shit. Nextel jumping. Nah. I ain't on no Nextel, baby. That's the Fed phone, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. The music I'm listening to, y'all probably never even heard of. Right now, what you heard me playing in the back is it's an artist called Evidence. He's from Los Angeles. I'm listening to him right now. He got a new album out. Mainly produced by him and another producer named The Alchemist. And that music is just on some different shit. Like that music is like the name of the album is called Unlearning Volume 1. So right there, that should kind of tell you what it's about. It's like a song about just kicking and keeping it real. It ain't about no street shit. It ain't about no drugs. It's just a dude who's rapping, who got a nice flow. He got some nice beats, and he's just rapping. I'm also listening to I've been bouncing between that and Obi Trice. But Obi Trice album is actually kind of old. The it's called The Fifth. I've been listening to that too, but that album is from 2019. So those are the two albums I've been bouncing back and forth between. And out of that, it's just random music I've been listening to. But I'm not listening to like the regular hip hop that everybody's listening to. The Baby, like no, Little Baby. I like The Baby. I think he's redundant and trash. I'm not listening to that type of crap. Not at all. Will I return to WWP? I don't think so. Why would I return? It ain't like I got a problem with them in a beef. But as a podcast, as a member, no, I wouldn't be a member again because don't you see all the slander that occurred? And shout out to you, Jabari, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I see your channel is growing and blowing up, and you deserve that. See, I'm not hating. I'm gonna tell people that I actually like Jabari's content. I like Jabari as a PlayStation fan, and I'm an Xbox fan. You see how that works? You see how that works? And I ain't gotta sneak this him or try to get some clout off him because he's popping right now. He's popping, and I could easily start talking shit about him to try. See, and I'm glad. I'm gonna use this as an example. I could start a fake beef with him right now, just to get some views and shit, and people would eat that up, eat it up, eat it up. People would take sides. Oh yeah, I never liked PlayStation and this cat. Yeah. And that's what happens in this sector, and that's trash. That is completely trash. And that's why I don't like the sector, because that's what people would do to you. Before they build you up, they'll start some kind of fake like shit with you to get views. And that's what this sector is about. And that's why this sector has a limitation to it. But shout out to you, Jabari. Your channel is definitely blowing up. I see you doing some good shit over there, my man. And you deserve that. Because Jabari knew me before all of y'all when I was not even on YouTube. Jabari know me from the Facebook groups when I used to troll the shit out of people in those Facebook groups. And I wasn't on YouTube yet. That's how far back I know Jabari. The ones closest to you be the same ones keeping you down. Who cares about these internet trash bags? Dog, keep doing your thing. Blaze 4K, that's a fact. I agree with that. No, I'm just this is really a response video because my name was mentioned as usual. And I ain't got time to sit up here and beef with this dude, but it's just a response to let y'all know to like stop living off the past, bro. Like y'all don't see me up here talking about back in 2002. Y'all don't see me talking about back when PlayStation first came out and all that. I don't do that. I'm not one of those people that live in the past. I like to move forward. Now your channel's small right now, Jabari, but it won't be if you keep up what you're doing. I promise you. I'm telling you, I know. I've seen it a million times. But yeah, but this is just a video to put out there, man. Of course, I was watching that verses last night. You got to know how to respect for hip hop. You got to watch that if you listen to hip hop. Out of respect, you got to watch that verses. KRS-One versus Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was the first record I DJ'd on. That was the first record I ever scratched. Was a Big Daddy Kane record, and that's the first time I learned to DJ was a Big Daddy Kane record. You know, I was a little too young for it, but my family had those records, and I would get in trouble for scratching their records because I figured out that you could make those records scratch, and that was the worst thing I ever figured out. And I just became a fake DJ for years. I used to go scratch records on my family members' turntables to the point where I ended up having to buy a turntable set, and I learned to DJ. But it was all from Big Daddy Kane that I learned how to DJ. So shout out to him. KRS-One, I was never really a huge fan of KRS-One. Plus, you know, you got Brooklyn in the Bronx. Jabari will tell you, you got Brooklyn in the Bronx. I repeat, Brooklyn in the Bronx. So you already know Big Daddy Kane versus KRS. Who? Come on, B. Come on, man. KRS, what he stood a chance. But that's that. But that's my past. Like, that's how I got into music. DJing. DJing was my entry into music. And I learned on Big Daddy Kane doing DJing. And that was my entry into music. And from there, I started learning how to make mixtapes. And from mixtapes, I started learning how to shoot videos. And from shooting videos and learning how to do mixtapes, I went to graphic school, learned how to do graphics. I became like a one-man band. I was able to mix, edit, shoot videos, and do the covers. You know I had niggas fucking with me, right? So that's how I ended up meeting a lot of rappers and being in that circle, because I had a lot of talents besides rapping, because everybody rapped. But when you could do everything but rap, it's different. He said, BX, stand up all day, man, all day, all love, man. I wonder if Wu-Tang will get a verses with another real rap group. Wu-Tang is too damn big for that, though. They would have the verses themselves like Raekwon and Ghost did. Wu-Tang is originally 9 members. Well, originally 8, but Capadonna counts as the original member somehow. But let's say 8 or 9. So let's just go with 9, because they put him in like on the second album, but somehow try to act like you didn't notice that with Capadonna. They slid him in there like he was always there. He wasn't always there. That's like me with WWP. They have the original members. I can't slide myself up in there like I was an original member. I wasn't. But they did that with Capadonna. They slid that nigga in there like he was always there. But yeah, man, tell these dudes to leave my name out their mouth and they won't have to worry about me popping up, man. You know, I'll come up in this bitch every day making videos, man. Stop that shit, all right? Because I got better shit to be doing. I should have been going already. I should have did what I had to do and been back already. Lloyd Banks is impressive. He's on tour right now with somebody I know. He's on tour right now too, by the way, Lloyd Banks. But yeah, he impressed with that album. But he has something to prove too, though. I'm gonna be real. I'm not really a huge Lloyd Banks fan. I like him. I like his music, but usually when he makes a project, 50% of his album I don't like. Like the beats he raps on, I don't like him. I don't like his beat production. He's like how people are with Nas. Some people don't like Nas. Like I hated the way Nas picked beats. I love Nas bars, love his music, love his lyrics, hate his beats. Most of his beats are trash. But him and Lloyd Banks have that same problem. They be picking these whack ass beats to rap on, and they always sound the same. I don't like when rappers sound like their whole album is one track and they're just rapping nonstop. I'm like, bro, take a breather, stop, put the hook in there. Lloyd Banks sound like he's giving you 190,000 bars for fucking 60 minutes straight. That's how his music sounds. He'll take a break and do like a commercial record. I'm like, all right, good. It's breaking up the monotony, because I get bored easy with shit, especially if it's the same thing over and over and over and over. I just lose interest. If I'm hearing the same shit like twice, you ain't gonna give me the third time. Yeah, Premier made good songs with Nas, but I like what Nas is doing now with who's this guy he's with now? Hitman. He that's his producer now. Hit Boy. I said Hitman. Hit Boy is the producer. He made the last 2 albums with King Disease. Both of those albums was produced by Hitman, and that sounds good. But the problem is, once again, Nas is that type of rapper that he gonna keep rapping on your shit till he die. Like, all right, it's cool to have a whole album with him, but throw a couple of different sounds in there, and he won't do that. Nas is another rapper that won't do that. Another rapper that does that, Dave East. Dave East is another rapper that when he raps, it's like the same verse for 60 minutes if he puts out a project. And I like Dave East, but it's like, damn, bro, you got to switch that shit up a little bit, a little something. But people don't care. Pete, that's another thing I'm realizing. People don't care, man. They're gonna come out here and just repeat the same shit over and over and over, man. And I don't get how y'all don't get bored with that shit. Especially if somebody keeps talking about back in the day. Like, nobody don't care what you did back in the day, man. You living off your glory years. Move on. Do something new. I don't know. It's just me. I know it's me at this point because everybody sits up here and they watch it, they defend it and all kinds of shit. And I be sitting up here like, damn, y'all still listening to this same shit? I guess so though. I guess so though. So I did an hour. I came here to chit chat with y'all. Um, Let me know something in the comments. Like if y'all want me to do something or something. I really don't see the point. I already know motherfuckers is more hateful than helpful. So I'm okay with it because in real life I'm doing what I gotta do. So it makes me no difference. It makes me no difference either way. But my name was mentioned as usual. And I'm like, why, bro? Why y'all can't let go of the past, man? Especially when the nigga ain't do nothing to you. Y'all be like really thinking I'm sweet. And I'm like, I'm not, man. Let's leave this shit alone, B. I'm telling you, lipstick corner. I got all that shit set up. I'll go live and I got a whole channel set up to talk my shit. I'm telling y'all, I'll get up here and just give my opinion on every fucking thing, man. Because you know, one thing about my opinion, my shit be fat, but people be mad. And y'all know people be mad because my shit be real. When you telling the truth, niggas get mad. Just to let y'all know that. And I tell the truth unapologetically too. So if y'all want me to keep doing that, you know, I'll be the Kwame Brown of this shit. Don't make me. So stop saying my name and I won't be up here. I ain't even want to come back on this channel. Listen, we talking about real hip hop punchlines, bars, metaphors, storytelling, all I need. So listen to. Yeah, that's cool. But if a dude telling you the same story 5 times about how much dope he slung on the corner, I love the hood shit. I'm all for it. But you get tired of hearing that shit back and forth. Like my man Jada Kiss is like that. Jada raps about flipping a brick so many fucking times. I'm like, bro, we know you've been flipping that same brick since '02, boy. Enough of flipping that brick, nigga. Go do something different. So it'd be cool, but like I said, me personally, I lose interest when I hear the same shit over and over. Like it just, I realize now that it's me because people will sit here and listen to the same thing over and over and over and over. And I don't do that. I can't listen to the same shit being said over and over. Like if you have a view and I understand your view, you don't got to tell it to me twice. So I'm one of those people that I can't listen to the same shit. Jada flipping the brick in the back of the act and the act in the back with another brick, but the same brick. I'm like, bro, all right with this brick, bro. Okay, it ain't finished yet, nigga. Bro, okay, you flipping coke and you rapping. I get it. That shit is too one dimensional. I can't deal with that. I can't listen to the same. You gotta come with like how it was back in the day. One song was about this, one song was about that. Every song with these niggas now is the same shit. The baby, little baby, he's nice. The baby, same verse every time he rap. Even the Migos. Listen to the Migos. Every time you hear the Migos rap, they're talking about jewelry. So much ice, mini ice, plus ice, and ice on my wife. My wife life is about ice. I'm like, bro, okay, we get it. You like ice. We get it. What else do you like? Nothing but ice. All of the ice. Twice of the ice. I'm like, all right, bro. Okay. And that's my problem. So rappers like that, I consider them one dimensional. And that's cool if y'all like one dimensional shit. My mind is a little bit more complex. I can't do that. I can't listen to that shit but so much. 1 or 2 songs, I'm turning your shit off. That's it. That's all you getting from me. And then I'll come back next week and listen to another 2, and then another 2, and then probably by the end of the month I'll be done with your album. But there's no way I'm gonna listen to 60 minutes of ice on my ice with my ice in my hand. I'm like, bro, what? And Jada flipping the brick in the brick. I was happy when he got his accolades in that verses because he deserved that. But when you really break down his rapping, all he talks about is selling fucking crack. I'm like, bro, okay. You're not selling crack 20 years, are you? Why you been rapping 20 years and you still talking about selling that same fucking brick? Sorry. And I love the hood shit. I love the ignorance, but I can't subscribe to it constantly like that. I just can't. Can't. Same thing with the sector. Yo, and this is Bond's fault because Bond is in this comment section. And I'm gonna tell you this is his fault. He's one of the main culprits of what I'm about to talk about. Bond is one of them dudes that he's younger than me, and this is why I'm like, yo, I'm trying to help y'all dudes. Y'all talk about this golden era on YouTube. No one cares no more about that shit, man. Nobody cares about what y'all was doing in Skype, nigga. No one cares, brother. I know it hurts to hear it, but no one cares. When people want to know about Skype, they're gonna go look at them old videos. They still there. Y'all be talking about that. I'll be like, damn, I feel like I'm in a retirement home when I hear y'all talk about this shit from back in the day so much. I'm like, bro, y'all still talking about that Skype shit? I came after Skype and I don't care about it. When y'all hear y'all talk about it, I'll go, ooh, let me go look at what they did at Skype. I don't give a fuck about that because every 5 years, media changes. See, I'm going to tell y'all some secrets. Every 5 years, and this is why I make 5-year plans. I'm going to tell y'all a secret about 5-year plans. And hopefully the people listening will pay attention to what I'm about to say because it's actually true. Every 5 years, media is designed to change. Social media. So whatever's happening now in 5 years is going to be something different. So if Skype was around, in 5 years, it's going to be Discord. In another 5 years, it's going to be Clubhouse. It's going to be Twitter Spaces. In another 5 years, it's going to be something else. This is how this whole shit is designed. So when y'all hold on to an era, you're just being an old man because you're like that person who talks about when White Castle's cheeseburgers was 5 cents. That was fucking 25 years ago. Them shits is $2 now, some shit like that. Nobody cares about when them shits was 5 cents. Nobody cares. So when y'all start talking like that, y'all sound like old men. Y'all be sounding like some old dudes in a rocking chair. Yeah, remember back in the day on YouTube, we was in Skype. Oh, the Skype wars. Oh, yeah. Nobody cares, brother. I hate to break this to y'all. Nobody cares about back in the day on YouTube. No one does. Nobody gives a fuck. No one. Because everything is meant to be consumed immediately and dispersed. On to the next video. On to the next video. On to the next video. Nobody cares. So I'm here to break it to these old YouTubers. And I'm older than y'all, mind you. That no one cares about what you did back in the day, old man who had it. No one cares. So mentioning me, I get it. I'm part of a point in time, and y'all gonna bring up that point in time when y'all was up there talking shit about me. I get it. But just know that I'm gonna remind you every time you do that no one cares about what you did back in the day, old man. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about what you did back then. What are you doing now? Talking about back then. You sound like an old man in a rocking chair. Relax that shit. Calm down. Go live y'all young ass lives. Y'all dudes are younger than me. Stop living in the past. I done came on YouTube and left the shit and came back and y'all still talking about the same shit. Come on now. Somebody got to feel me. Okay? So I know that y'all don't be having nothing better to do. I get it. Because I be in the crib as much as I can. I don't be sitting out on no corners and shit. I'm not doing that. So I get that people be in here consuming content. But it's the same shit over and over. And I get that I'm a part of YouTube, some era in YouTube. I'm not going to say I'm just calling no golden era. I'm not going to try and pat myself on the back because all I did was make videos. That ain't nothing special to me. But to some of y'all, this is y'all claim to fame. And y'all got to understand that y'all claim to fame is some shit y'all did years ago. So don't be like those old dudes that be talking about he caught a body in 82, did 20 years in jail. Nobody gives a fuck. These young boys will smoke your ass in a minute right now. Okay, nobody cares what you did in 82 and all that. Nobody cares, especially the younger cats. Okay, so the only reason they might be around y'all trying to get some subscribers and clout, they really don't care about them war stories. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna get out of here. It wasn't really too much I had to ask. I know I popped up unexpected, and I'm just here to talk my shit, man. You know, I'm here to tell y'all because my name was mentioned. That's the only reason I'm really here. I'm being petty. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, man, let's see what happens, man. Let me see if I gotta activate this new channel because I'm not gonna sit up here. I really didn't even want to come back to this channel. Yo, Pillsbury, what's up, man? You been gone, man. Nah, no Uber in, brother. I'm about to go to I do gotta go to the post office and drop off some packages though. Y'all know I'm self-employed now, so I've been focusing on my own business, man. That's what I've been focusing on. Try doing that too. Try working for yourself and not working for somebody and see how hard that shit is. You really ain't got no time for no YouTube videos then, boy. Oh boy, y'all niggas is, man, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't even understand. It's a whole different mindset. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about back in the day. I gotta get out of here, guys. Y'all be good, man. Leave some comments and let me know, man. Do your usual. I know some of y'all gonna come in here with some stupid comments and get blocked. Go on ahead and do it. So I don't have no problem blocking stupid pages that was made yesterday. None of that stuff, man. Kind of miss it a little bit, to be honest, man. Working hard at the job and having weekends off. Yeah, my job was that way too. I used to have the weekends off, optional work on the weekend. Yeah, I remember, man. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Just leave comments and let me know what y'all want. If y'all want me to do some stuff. Honestly, y'all need to stop capping like y'all don't want the content, because I see how boring this shit is. Y'all need to stop capping and start really showing some love to shit, because y'all need to break this redundant cycle y'all got going on, because it's really redundant. It's boring. But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Let's see who says my name, man. It depends on who you are. I might respond. I might make a video directly. I highly doubt it though, because I kind of don't care. But I just felt like it because I was sitting here taping up these boxes to mail them out. But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Peace. Oh yeah. Let me see what I'm gonna use for the outro, man. What I'm gonna use for the outro, man. La 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 la. Something y'all don't know about right there. Y'all don't know nothing about this right here. Everybody always capping on YouTube, bro. YouTube is full of cap. YouTube is era 59. You heard? Bond just popped up on Steam. Ooh, y'all know nothing about this. This is heat. No, he motherfucking ain't. Y'all hear that? Yeah, y'all know nothing about that. Peace, y'all. He said I'm not playing. Nah, I'm cooling. Tell these dudes stop saying my name though, for real. Peace. Let me chill. Let me end the stream. Let me end the stream. I'm about to say some shit. Oh man.